Oh, what's up, y'all? Forgot y'all were coming by. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions running through your head. Why is Kevin wearing a hoodie? Why is Kevin wearing sunglasses inside? Well, I was making fun of another YouTuber earlier, and I thought it was kind of funny, so I decided to wear it for this video. So, what video are we doing today? Reveal my real estate portfolio. Nice. Honestly, I thought y'all were gonna pick reveal my biggest business failure. So I was actually kind of more prepared for that episode because I don't know why y'all like negativity. But reveal my real estate portfolio. I think this is gonna be an excellent video. So let me start by saying, y'all, this channel, investing in real estate, investing in stocks, investing in yourself, whatever it is, the two historically proven ways in this country to become wealthy is through real estate and through stocks, right? I mean, look, think of any wealthy person you know, any millionaire that you know. What do they own? I bet you they own real estate and stocks. And a lot of them have generational wealth from real estate and stocks. So I'm a big proponent in holding real estate. And if you're watching this video, you're smart, right? If you're watching this video, I read in a book that you should always compliment your audience. It'll make them stay around and like, comment, subscribe to the channel more. So you guys really are smart if you're watching videos like this. And look, let me start by saying too, I'm not saying any of this to brag. I'm doing this to motivate you because you're smart. If I can build a real estate portfolio this large, I promise you can do it. And before I get into showing you the actual properties, let me start by saying you need to make sure to arm yourself with the right knowledge. If you don't have all the knowledge, then you need to find a real good realtor, right? Because I didn't know all of this when the information I'm gonna give you, I didn't know all this. But I had a good team around me. I had a good realtor. I had a good mortgage broker, right? And I made a video on what you should do if you're buying your first house, so I'm gonna put that here. That link will be in the descriptions. But all right, anywho, let's get into it. I'm gonna reveal my real estate portfolio, and I'm gonna give you kind of my mindset of what was going through my head when I bought these deals. I'll tell you about some of the things I did wrong, some of the things I did right. Who knows? You might learn something. All right. So let's get to the first. It's a duplex. The first one is a duplex. This was the first property I bought. Are you listening, Ashley? Now, I read in the book that you should just say somebody's name. And there's no women that watch this channel, y'all. We got to get this up. So send this video to a bunch of women because it's criminal that no women. Women, ladies, y'all are smart. You're beautiful. You're smart. Right? We're going to have you on this channel. You're going to know what I know about real estate. You're going to know what I know about stocks. You're going to know what I know because you're smart. Y'all are going to learn this stuff fast. So ladies and men, let's get started. All right. So this is the first duplex I bought. And I'll be honest with y'all, I had a lot of trouble getting the financing on this duplex because I'm self-employed. And I had to learn the hard way that it's hard to get a mortgage when you're self-employed. If you could be W-2'd working at McDonald's, working at McDonald's for 2 months. With a W-2 have a paycheck stub, you're gonna get a mortgage a lot faster than owning your own business that makes 6 figures. Just being honest. So, all right. So the first one, y'all, I bought this duplex for $135,000. Now, I want you to think about this: $135,000. The Redfin on what it's worth now is $234,000. I think I bought it about 6 or 7 years ago. So, y'all, I built $100,000 in equity. So that's one of the key benefits to owning real estate is equity, right? That the property appreciated from when I bought it. Understand? So the next thing I looked at is when I was buying it is, I wanted to make sure that the rent covered the mortgage. I was very concerned about that. Well, with this property, you got to follow what's called a 1% rule, meaning that if the property costs, say the property costs $135,000, you want the rent to equal 1% of that. So what's that? Like, I can't do math. Like $1,350, right? 1%. So each side, I'm getting $700. That's a steal. I could actually get more, but when I bought it, that was kind of the going rate. And I just kind of left the rate the same because, hey, guys, I don't believe in going up on the rent if you got good tenants and they're taking care of your property. hey, we'll keep the rent the same. If they move out, maybe we'll go up. So on that property, you know, like I said, I built $100,000 equity, and the note, the rent covers the note. It fits the 1% rule. So the two things you want to look for, and this is just a broad brush, you know, there's properties that don't fit these descriptions that are good properties, right? The two things you want to look for, does it fit the 1% rule, which it does, right? The rent is 1%, the total rent for both sides, $1,400, is more than 1% of $1,350. So it passed the 1% rule. The next thing I like to look at is the property going to appreciate in value, right? Clearly it's done that. Now, the other thing I look at too is would I live in the property? Like, worst case scenario, if I had to move out of my house, and this house, it checks all the boxes, y'all. So that's kind of my criteria. Now, y'all, you have properties that won't fit the 1% rule, but they are appreciating so rapidly that it's worth looking past it. So let's get to the next property. The next property is another duplex, right? Guys, this is why you need to be involved in the market. If you're looking to buy real estate, you need to have a team around you. Guys, this property, my dad seen the sign in the yard. Guys, the sign was in the yard before the property was listed. We had an offer in and accepted before the property was even listed. So y'all, I got this one for $155,000. It's worth, the Redfin just has it as $232,000, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's worth a little more. It's real nice. It's bigger than the other one. So I don't know why Redfin's saying that this is a nicer property. You can see by the pictures, but Redfin's saying the other one's worth more. I don't know, but it's worth a lot more than what I paid for it, and it cash flows. I get like 1,000 on one side, and I get like 800 on the other. So it passes the 1% rule. It's appreciating value, and it's a nice place. I would live there if I have to. All right, this next property, I actually did live here for a while. I paid $155,000 for it. And Redfin is showing it as only $159,000, but like it's close to the other ones, and it's nicer than the first one. So I don't know why Redfin's saying that. This one I paid $155,000. It's probably worth close to $230,000, $240,000 like the other one. So it's appreciating value, right? It passes the 1% rule, right? And guys, these properties, I did put an HVAC unit in them. You know, I wanted to have central air and heat for my tenants. But, you know, I didn't do a lot of repairs, some plumbing issues, but I didn't do too much repairs, y'all. Don't overdo your rental properties, y'all. They're rental properties. I promise they're going to get messed up. It's just people just don't take care of stuff when it's not there. So that is the third property. All right, now this is the fourth property I bought. Guys, this was actually a single family house. I actually moved in this house, and guys, this house was $110,000. I got a steal. I moved in it. It's got a mother-in-law suite in the back. And what I really like about this house, this is things you got to think about in real estate, y'all. This house is in a real good school district, right? So when I bought this house, and then when I moved out, when I put it up for rent, I posted on Facebook, guys, I was getting people leaving notes on my door because they want to rent houses because people want their kids to go to good school districts. So that's something you need to think about too, is what school district is your house in, right? That's stuff people don't think about. This house, it had a new roof. It did have some plumbing issues, but we got that taken care of. Minor stuff, y'all. Minor stuff. You know, the pitfalls you want to avoid, foundation issues. Take the stupid stuff off. Foundation issues, major plumbing issues. Those are the pitfalls you want to watch out for. All right, the last one is actually the house I live in. Guys, I paid $138,000 for it. I did have to put a new HVAC unit in, but hey, you know, the property appreciated. Redfin has it for $176,000 right now. It's probably worth a little more. So again, y'all, I could get probably $1,400-$1,500 a month for rent for this property, and it's appreciating value. So I checked both my boxes, and I don't mind living here now. So I checked all three of my boxes. So what was actually a really good deal about this house is, y'all, it's got a separate lot. So it's the house and the lot with an extra lot on side of it. What was cool about that is, y'all, in this neighborhood, lots are going for $50,000. So essentially, I have $100,000 in lots. And so technically the house only $38,000 for a house. Now look, it's not the nicest house. It's a basic house. But guys, that's the idea. You want to always, you don't need to get the dream mansion at first. Don't listen to what these other YouTubers are telling you. You don't need to go buy no 100-unit apartment complex. Just level up. Level up. All my duplexes got nicer and nicer. Just kept leveling up. And they're appreciating, y'all. So now all of these, I do have flood insurance. I would recommend, highly recommend, I think flood insurance. Guys, I worked in insurance. I used to be an insurance adjuster. I still am a licensed insurance adjuster. So bang for buck, flood insurance. I don't care if you don't live in a flood zone, y'all. It's so cheap, it's worth it. Let me tell you, anywhere can flood. So you want to have flood insurance. And again, guys, get a team around you. You know, it's too much for you to learn on your own. Especially if you're buying your first property. But guys, just jump in the water and just follow those 3 rules I gave you. The 1% rule, right? 2 is the property appreciating? And 3 might be most important. Would you live in your property? Because if I ever had a vacancy, and like let's say I could rent my house, but one of my properties was vacant, I'd move in any of them. I don't care. They're nice neighborhood, safe neighborhood. I'm moving any of my properties. So you don't want to buy some in a neighborhood that you wouldn't live in, because why are you investing in a place you wouldn't live, right? But trying to think what I'm doing, guys. I'm doing this all freestyle, you know, so I'm just trying to think of anything off the top of my head. But anyway, y'all, appreciate it if you made it this far. I think the total portfolio is worth about $1 million. I know that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's a lot for me, y'all. And look, if you're watching this, you know, in my other video, I recommend some realtors. I recommend some mortgage people. Hey, but, you know, find you a realtor that fits your needs. You know, don't just go with one because Kevin said so or some other, you know, somebody else said so. Find your realtor, because guys, you can have the best realtor in the world. If they don't have time for you, if they could be the best realtor in the world, but if they're working with 100 clients and they don't have time for you, then that's not really going to do you any good, y'all. You want to find one that knows their stuff, but they're working for you. A realtor can save you a lot of money, guys. My realtors really did a fantastic job, a better job than I could have done, negotiating the contracts for my properties, right? I had a real good inspection team too, where we were able to find any pitfalls for me to watch out for. And guys, look, I went to real estate school. I was thinking about being a real estate agent. Y'all, I failed the test so bad, I thought I took the wrong test. Because then I realized that being a realtor is a lot of work, y'all. So when you see what they get paid, just understand, them people are working, y'all. Them people are working. And in my opinion, you know, especially, guys, a buyer's agent, that's free. That's free for you to use. So if you're looking for a house, find a good buyer's agent to represent you. They can save you a lot of money, and they can find you deals you wouldn't have known about. My realtors send me great deals all the time. I don't have time to watch the markets all day, right? That's why you need good realtors on your team, right? Oh, is your credit messed up? Don't worry, I got you there too. I made a whole video how to fix your credit. Guys, to get approved for any of these properties, you don't need perfect credit. I don't know what the number is, but your credit score does not have to be that good to get approved for an FHA or conventional loan. But again, find you a good mortgage broker. Guy, they work for free, they work for you. They want to get you pre-approved, right? You want to get that pre-approval letter in hand, because I promise you, you get that pre-approval letter in hand, the realtors are going to be beating at your door to come work with you. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to do videos like this every week where I let y'all kind of pick my brain and, you know, do a different freestyle kind of video. Hope y'all liked it. I'm out. Please leave comments. I'm out. Peace.